I'd have to say that the south part of Brazil in general is very Americanized or Europeanized in its kind of culture and everything. You'll have companions from the northeast, and so you'll hear about it, or from the north. And you'll hear about some of the foods that they ate when they were at home, and some of the foods that they'll tell you to try. All I have to say is that some of them sound not appetizing to me. Maybe they will to you. I don't know. You'll just see. But a basic plate in the southern part of Brazil, it's rice and beans, and the beans aren't anything like super fancy. It's, just like a bean stew, sort of. Sometimes I'll have bacon in it, sometimes I'll have some sausage, stuff like that, onions, just your basic stuff. So there'll be beans and rice, and then usually there'll be a salad, and the salads that they make I think are very good. They don't have ranch dressing, but the dressings that they do, they actually make that has a lot of lime, has a lot of olive oil, sometimes vinegar. It turns out pretty well. And then also they usually have some sort of meat. Oh, it'll be a lot of chicken. You'll see a lot of chicken, but occasionally it'll be beef or something like that. Rarely will you see fish in the Londrina mission. Now, if you were more towards the coast, you'd probably see more of it, but since we're so far inland, the fish gets pretty expensive. So only in the wealthier members' home will you see fish, probably. As for culture, first thing that took time to get used to is that they always eat with both of their hands at the same time. So like they have a fork and a knife in their hands at all times. So I don't know how you eat, but usually when I ate at home before the mission, I would just use the knife when I needed to, and then put it down, and then I would just eat with one hand. Maybe grab the knife and use it again, put it down, and then eat with one hand. In Brazil, it's always together, always in the same hand. It's not a necessity, it's just something I found cool, and I decided to adopt. Some other things in their culture. Oh, the whole kissing on the cheek thing. You can't do that as a missionary, so you're gonna have to be careful. I almost got kissed on the cheek 2 times by 2 girls. One was actually less active, and so I guess she must have forgot that missionaries don't do that. And then the other one was somebody was a friend of a member, and the member was just introducing us. And the first time I went into panic mode, and I didn't know what to do, and so I kind of froze. Luckily, the member stopped her. But the second time I was more prepared, and so I was like, wait, no, can't do that. You'll see that it's very similar with the American culture. There are some little twists and turns in there, but you'll just go about learning them. And what's really cool is that you'll see how the culture influences the language.